Could Luka steal the 2023 scoring title from Embiid? To qualify for the scoring title, a player must appear in at least 58 games out of 82. Luka is only averaging 0.2 points per game less than Embiid right now. Now that it seems Dallas could be coming off play-in contention, Luka may try to score as much as possible just to get something out of this lost season with the scoring title. It's also possible Luka tries to will his team himself to win these last 3 games and make the play-in. When Luka carries and scores as much as possible, they usually win or get close, so this might be Luka's chance to save the season on a team and individual level. Embiid has been missing games recently, such as the marquee game against Jokic in Denver, so he may think he already has the scoring title locked this year. Philly's 3rd seed is also pretty much locked, and so he may rest these last few games entering the playoffs, giving the opportunity for Luka to capitalize and win his first ever scoring title. Luka's last 3 games will be at home, while Embiid's next 2 are at home and his final game would be on the road. Over the last 2 seasons, Embiid averages 27.8 points per game against the Celtics, which is lower than his current season average of 33 points per game, and would drop his scoring average. Embiid also averages 27 points per game against the Heat over the last 2 seasons. The Boston Celtics, however, have the 4th best defensive rating, so expect him to continue to play with intense defense, especially against the likely future Eastern Conference playoff matchup in Philly. The Celtics will likely still play their stars as they're hunting for the number 1 seed over the Bucks. That number 1 seed will also be really important to them if they run into the Bucks again this playoffs. Embiid's next game would then be against center and defensive player of the year candidate Bam Adebayo, who's 12th in individual defensive rating this season. Butler is also on the team and has the 18th best defensive rating in the NBA. This would likely be a closer game but on the defensive end, with less scoring as the 76ers ranked 8th in defensive rating while the Heat are 9th. The Kings have the 6th worst team defensive rating, and with Dallas also having the 8th worst team defensive rating, expect a high scoring offensive game. With both teams being so close in this metric, the game will also likely end up close, so more minutes for Luka, less defense, and a scoring barrage from Luka this game. Expect both Luka and Embiid's season finale games to be a race to the finish as they're both facing teams they typically score well against. Luka averages 35 points per game against the Spurs over the last 2 seasons, including a 51-point game. Embiid averages 32.67 points per game against the Hawks over the last 2 seasons, including a 42-point game. Let me know in the comments if you think Luka will end up stealing the scoring title in these last few games from Embiid. This would be unfortunate for Embiid if he ends up losing the scoring title, but also check out my other video about how Embiid just can't seem to win hardware, especially the MVP, despite having one of the highest MVP award shares by a non-MVP winner ever.